What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the visiting team and the home team. Leading the Monarchs, as always, their head coach. These guys coming off back-to-back losses. Opposing them, the Aviators and their head coach. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off and running from Orlando. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown-to-interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable and can lead to an awful lot of L's.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It is Cup, left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives him a first down. This is Scott. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw this one. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
They're going to run it. Here's Scott. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, play action. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's good for a Toronto first down.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Setting up the screen. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Monarchs finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
John Parker Romo out to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Monarchs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Aviators nothing.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
He's out near midfield and still going. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ready up.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
Here he goes. Third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Now run by Scott. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Here's Scott on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Scott. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Toronto first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
19, go!
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of
Last
7.
run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Give now to the running back. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at a borderline gimme third down here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure running backs' merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Scott, and he's in for the touchdown. The Monarchs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Romo on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Monarchs double their lead to 14.
Aviators, nothing. John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. The Aviators, then running back Imani Vidal trotting back out to the field. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage.
Okay, ready?
First down from the 42. They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves them to the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means 1st down.
It's a gain of 18.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Monarchs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Here we go, set, let's go!
Heads out on the bootleg. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 yards.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Field goal attempts coming up from John Romo. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Up and good from Romo. And they come away with some points on that series.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense making its way back out now. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Up the middle, Vidal. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. They connect on the deep shot. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now outruns their offense to take over. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. We've set it down from 37. They go play action on first down. Finds some time left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing now off the play action. He's got a man left. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Hawes, he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Toronto, first down. It's a gain of 17.
Setting him on the dive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Now here he goes. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Let go.
Scott. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Monarchs could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Romo on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Monarchs make it a 24-point ball game.
Aviators, nothing. John Parker Romo.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Orlando coming up. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. They're going play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. Throw left side, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
19, Tiger, 19.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. He's going to throw it. And he put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Aviators get their special teams out onto the field. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Starts his return from the 23. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. You've set it downs for them from the 31. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 46. Dropping back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Monarchs get more points to end a lopsided first half. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Romo on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Monarchs continue piling on to this lead.
Aviators nothing. John Parker.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Their offense running back out now. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. To the air now on 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
19 Tiger. Check up.
It's another rushing play. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter.
John Parker Romo.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, gives to Vidal. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It is caught left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running with Vidal out of the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a 1st down. We've set it down from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Vidal. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Got it. Ready?
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Come on. Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Aviators cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Aviators get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Aviators 7.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32. This is Scott. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They're going to run it. Here's Scott. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down. Now here he goes on the boot. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a set on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home to that side.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
60 by 60.
Scott reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Toronto. The Monarchs trying to end this before the final quarter.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Romo on to try the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Monarchs grow their lead yet again.
38, Aviators 7. John Parker Romo to kick
Here's
off.
Romo to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Give right side to Vidal. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Connects with his back, Kimani Vidal. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Monarchs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. First down, play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Air it out on third. And it's going to be complete to Haas. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So they get dinged for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Running it after the penalty.
The ball carried by number 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
That'll be the first and more. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At the 50-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
To number 89.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and 1. At the 41-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
At the 37-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 39-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's going to be their ball as we start the fourth, but this game may already be too far out of reach. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air on third and long. He's out of trouble. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's out on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Hand to 60, hand to 60. Let go.
Desperation time here. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go.
They'll run here on first down. Across midfield to the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. Give him 13 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Escapes the pocket. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They go play action on 1st down. Throw left side, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Ready?
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Scott. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Good and goal now as they try to pile on further. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Monarchs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Romo on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Monarchs tack on 7 more to their lead.
Aviators 7.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense ready to take the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. He lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Throw here, third down. The third down throw falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Buys time, rolling right. He's got it inside the 10. He has the touchdown. The Monarchs are running them out of the building. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Romo's point after is good. And the Monarchs continue adding on to that lead. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Rydell trying this up the gut. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Thinking quickly here.
A loss of 4 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 11.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You've got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Fields this at the 19. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This offense ready to get going again now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, shot. Go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the well again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. No gain on the play, and now it's 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.